Dear Online Security and Rape Recovery Diary. This is Annika, psychic medium and channeler. Sucker of all kinds of energies. I suck up the energies of my environment. Today I did again and transmute them into something better. After 24 years of rape every 2 to 5 years, I created an online security diary to stay safe. Wow, I just passed some demons and definitely attachment removal today. Wow, you just passed them and they attack you with their energy, maybe even not knowingly. It's so disgusting. I really want to be away from that system. So yeah, but I slept very well until I ran into that. I slept very, very well and everything was perfect. It's just the fucking demons. The possessed humans serving the demonic system, which I will not join. The death over that. So I slept in an Indian home and wow, amazing. I slept well. I woke up super early. I could have a shower again, water touching my whole body. How amazing is it to have water touching my whole body? I let the water flow over my whole body for as long as I could. I stretched it, and I enjoyed every second of water touching my whole body. And I slept in a room. I thought they had many rooms available. So the way they talk, it's really funny. Like some people, many people actually, they talk in a way like it sounds bigger than it is. I thought they had empty rooms. It sounded like he lives alone. He told me he lives alone in an apartment and he's in one room and the other rooms are empty. That's what I expected. But in the end, every room was packed. He was sleeping in the living room with another person. And I was sleeping in his room. I think that's so Indian. And I felt bad. I thought, now I'm getting the room, the lockable room. That's so nice of them. I wanted to offer my free energy healing for every one of them. But they're not on the receiving end. Like I can offer whatever I want. They don't even understand what I'm talking about. So I need to talk to people who know what I'm talking about. What I'm doing. It's like they don't get it. And if I do it on their system, they won't even feel the change probably. Like they live in a different world. That's a different world. That's not the same world. We're going in a different direction. I really have to be in a system that goes into the same direction than I want to go. This one not working. I have to go online, but I found a place where I can go and work. I asked someone and they have a guest Wi-Fi, which means guests are welcome, right? If they have a guest Wi-Fi, it means they have guests. So I can go in. I ask, can I sit in there, use the internet? It's another student place. And he said, should be fine. And I'll just make sure there's lots of space, not too many people there. So I don't take anyone's space. I don't want to sleep in someone's room and then they don't have a room. I asked if I can wash my hair and use her hairdryer, but I had dried my hair like probably until it was probably dry. And she stopped me. She said, no professional drying. And I thought, yeah, actually, I am a professional when it comes to hair. Like I'm a hairdresser. I studied hairdressing until 2 weeks before the final exam. I would have passed it, but I didn't want to do it because when you do it and you pass it, people expect you to work with it, and I will never work as a hairdresser. I should not have finished my bachelor degree. I should have stopped in Australia, just fuck it, skip it. I got the information, I got the skills. I don't need the fucking exam, so people expect you to work on it. I will not work on it. I should have skipped it. I should have stopped it. I should have not finalized it because now people expect you to work with it, and I will not do it. I should have stayed in Australia in the safest and most calmest and most peaceful and most successful time in my whole lifetime. When I was there, I think I was 28, so successful, full of energy. Everything was perfect, 7 days, 24/7, full of energy, got up, motivated, go to the gym, do this, do that. Just fucking amazing. That was the life. That's the life I want back. It's not gonna happen in Europe. It only happened in Australia so far. There might be another place. It's not here. They wouldn't let you, the system wouldn't let you flow. That system here in Germany as well, they don't let the woman flow like a woman. They will do anything to stop you. They will do anything. So in Australia didn't. Like, we have to go to a country where you look at the women, and the women, they still shine with femininity. Like, you look at the woman, it's like, boom, femininity, boom, that's a woman. You don't walk down the street and people stare at you because you're so different from most women. No, every woman you look at, shining like a woman, like a woman, like a woman born as a woman, shining like a woman. I need a system like that. Not this one, not the German one, and they will never let me flow like I was flowing in Australia. I just know it, because I don't know one woman. I don't know one woman on this continent who is flowing like that and keeps shining and keeps surviving and keeps staying in the system. They're all drained, exhausted, or completely like functioning, like they might look like a woman, but they're not shining like a woman. So not sorry for saying that. It's just the truth of the matter. So I woke up energized. I enjoyed that beautiful shower. Then she stopped the hair drying, but I was already like done. I was just over drying. I always over dry my hair, and that was too much. Like, for her was the noise. She didn't want the noise of the hair dryer. So yeah, but I was like in the room, my energy, and as soon as I opened the door, people in the system, stuck in the system, serving that system, it's like already, and I look at them and I feel like, I want to give you my energy, but it's going to lift you out of this. So we can't do that here. We cannot really do that. Maybe free a little bit, so you're happy for a little while. But the limit, like, no. And then the Indian guy, they were all so nice. Oh my God, I love the Indians. The Indians are amazing. So Albania, cheeky as fuck. So the Albanians, I don't trust the Albanians. I haven't met like one Albanian. Like, they're so fucking cheeky. Cheeky, just cheeky. And they own it. They fucking own it. And one even explained karma to me. I said, I live by the law of karma. I wouldn't touch anything. Like, I don't know. If I'm in the energy of people like that, I sometimes get the thoughts, but I know it's not you, it's not you, it's not you. I just put myself, my energy, my existence in the vicinity of people who would do this, do that. And then you get the thoughts, but it's not you, it's them attached to your system, and then you think the thoughts of other people, not mine. But I know that because I know who I am and I stick to who I am. So thought, fuck you, not mine, bye, bye, bye. But imagine you are next to such a person, like, constantly, and the thoughts, they keep being stuck to your system. It's in you, it's an attachment. You walk down the street, people look at you and they think they can sense that in you, but it's thoughts attached of other people or actions other people would follow. It's not you. So I grew up in my family not being me, fully attached with all that bullshit. Had to remove these attachments to even know who I am. I even believed that's me. So I removed it, and now I know just one thought touches my system and I know, not mine, not mine, not mine. I can just remove it in one quick session. Like, I know already. And now, like, I was touched by it. So let's remove the attachments. Especially because I slept in an Indian home. where I don't know, all kinds of people. I don't even know what they're thinking, but they were like discussing business. Like sometimes they were like Indian, talking in Indian for a very long time, and I said, "What are you talking about?" Like they were discussing, getting emotional. And I thought, "Oh my God, what's happening?" I could just feel the emotions, like, and the whole car was like, and I'm sitting in the middle of it. I have no idea. I don't understand one Indian word. And then I asked, "What are you talking about?" "Yeah, business." And then they explained to me like the problems in business. And I thought I could never do business with anyone who would discuss that. I can't. Like, I wouldn't even. No, it's like, what are you talking about? I wouldn't. I can't. It's, to me, that's just. And then the emotions in between. Emotional? Because she thinks that and he thinks that. And then, what a mess. One big, like, emotional explosion. And I'm like, no fucking way. That's so much waste of time. We don't need that, do we? Unfortunately, I wanted to leave in the morning, but I realized, I checked on the map. I thought I'm still in Zurich. I wasn't in Zurich anymore. And I said, "Yeah, can I walk back to the train station to where I have to go?" And they're, no, you cannot walk. And I'm like, "Yeah, I can't buy a train ticket, and because I need to buy food." I'd rather buy food than a train ticket. I would walk. If I had to walk 5 hours, I'm gonna walk 5 hours, because I'd rather have food tomorrow and walk 5 hours today than buy a train ticket. And then what am I gonna do? No, I hate the days I have no food, because then a whole day is gone. But they said they can take me back. Luckily, I was in the same fucking ghetto area where I was with the Albanian guy, where I got lost, where I couldn't leave. So funny, I ended up in the same area. Isn't that funny? It's like a hole that keeps sucking you in, and I try to crawl out of it, and it keeps sucking you in. I'm like, oh my God. But I'm getting better. That's the most important part, isn't it? Too much Red Bull today, because there was a little bit too much sucking. The other sucking. Maybe I should do that sucking, like the other sucking, to prevent that sucking. Because I really like sucking, but that sucking was for free sucking, and nobody is thanking me for it. But the other sucking, okay, they don't thank me for it either. The guy I sucked for 5 hours, he wouldn't even give me 50 euros for food. And I paid, I don't know, I spent 100 on both of us, 100 euros when we were together, and I sucked him 5 hours. That's of no value to see you starving in another town. No, you have to send me sexy pictures, so I'm gonna send you 50 euros. And I'm like, wow, how low did I sink? So I should maybe suck for money, but only beautiful cock, instead of sucking for free, and nobody is thanking me anyway. So, yeah, but don't do that sucking for free. I'm sorry for all the people who have like different levels of judgment for different kinds of sucking. So the one might touch you more than the other sucking, like sucking up the energy or sucking a cock. Different energetic vibe, or is it the same? Is it the same? Can I say cock sucking or energy sucking? Do you feel different listening to the words? Do you have any attachment to the words of sucking a cock or sucking up the energy of your environment? Is it different or is it the same? If it's different, you might have an attachment to remove. Tell me your story. I'm listening. And as soon as there's any movement in my body, an emotion created, it could be here, 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 or in some other above or below chakras. If you feel any energetic movement called emotion in your body while listening to someone's story. These emotions indicate how strong the attachments to words are in your system. Can you listen to your story so deep, like deep, fucking fucked up shit, and have no emotion in any of your chakras? Can you just listen? Is the worst that's gonna happen a laugh? Or what? I love the Indians. Thank you so much for that wonderful bed. I really like them. I hope they realized how much I love them. They were so nice. And I feel like they didn't understand how grateful I am. I don't think I'm very good in expressing things like that. I am. But what can I do? What can I do for you? I'm not gonna suck your cock for that. I can't. Not sorry. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. They were like smokers. I was so happy moment. And then I walk into a smoker and I'm like, spit. Spitting means I spit out the energy, and I do that sometimes a few times until the energy is removed from my system. That's how I do it. I don't know how others do it, but it's disgusting. It's legal to smoke in other people's faces. It's legal in Switzerland. It's legal in Germany. Where else is it legal to poison someone else's face for free? And then another girl eating chocolate. And I thought, shit, I don't want that attachment. I look at the chocolate and I'm like, I ate chocolate yesterday. Nothing happened. I am not sick. Isn't that weird? I was so sick from the chocolate when I ate the same thing. Or the wheat. I ate Indian bread yesterday and I ate lots of chocolate shit. Not shit, my favorite one. And I'm feeling great today. What happened in Germany? Why was I so sick the next day? Really weird. I really don't understand. I would love to know why. Because what if my mother asked me, can you look after cat? And I would love to look after cat. But why am I so sick in my mother's house? Why? I want to know why. Why am I feeling so much better far away from that and them and Germany? And her shampoo and the treatment. My hair, oh my god, it's so soft. How great is it to have like proper products for your hair? I have nothing proper. So amazing. Oh my god, I totally forgot how beauty feels. Ooh. And she doesn't know how grateful I am. She didn't get it. I tried to make her, but she didn't get it. I don't know how to do it. Do you want me to lick your pussy? I don't know. That was a joke. But that's, I think, how I did it when I was younger. Just people didn't get me. So I did the most I could to make them understand. I like you and I'm really grateful. Why don't people get that? Is it a Hitler in me? Or do I seem like an asshole? What's the problem? Oh yeah, bless God. I'm unraped and safe. Thank you. Isn't that amazing? So many days now already, and I'm safe. And my body is untouched. Like only once someone, I'm not gonna say which one, touched me and I said, no, I don't want that. And then he did it again. And I thought, no fucking way. And then I said it again and then he got it. But that's exactly like the one guy, the one I reported, he did the same thing. And that's a tiny little trigger. If someone touches me and wants my body and I say no and he does it again, like my actual rule is to fuck off immediately. Like immediately. Because one no not accepted, I don't like that. And I don't know what that asshole did when I was the most traumatized and he ended my life. That's when my life ended, after that guy. Death to him. I hope he's removed from the planet already. So when someone touches me and I said, I do not want that, oh, and then my ex-boyfriend, like, I don't like that. He was like imitating me. When I said, I don't like that, he said, you're like a little girl, like, I don't like that. And I'm like, wow, I don't have a right to say, don't do that. So yeah, I don't like that. But that's the only time in the last, when did I arrive? I have no idea when I arrived. I feel sick thinking about them. Why am I thinking about them? Attachment removal. And still, it's probably attached until the end of my days because it's a memory. How do you erase a memory from your brain? Can I reprogram that fucking memory and make it a beautiful experience to meet a fucking asshole who touches your body and you say no and he does it again? Like, how do you do that? How do you reframe? Oh, God touched me. I'm so much better now. He led the way. What's coming will be so beautiful. I will be grateful for all the assholes. But that's the future. If not, please end me. Please. For 600 Swiss francs, I could sleep in that Indian room for 20 days. And but I thought I didn't take someone's room. And I really slept well and I love them, but it's too far away. I can't even walk here. And no. But I slept well. But it's a house full, like 2 in the living room. The other rooms, like 4. 4. But I love it. I love how they just... one here, we still got space. There was even one more bed, like we could have fitted, no, 2. And if 2 slept in my bed, you could fit 3 more. So I love the way they think. It's so funny. I think if I went to India, I can't stop laughing now. If I went to India, like I need a bodyguard because I'm too trusting. Like, I realized the lesson was today. I realized yesterday, like we always, when we meet someone new, we always project ourselves on them first. I don't believe in love at first sight at all because everything you see in another person, every little thing, everything is projection. So, and then after a while, you see the new stuff. That's not you. And then you realize, oh, that's not me. That's not me. So first impression, always projection. So yeah, but I realized how long that can go. Because I really project like beautiful things. I meet someone, I have, if you're not obviously a piece of shit, like smoking in someone's face, poisoning someone legally on the street. Poisoning. That's like actively destroying someone's health a little bit. That's, in my eyes, a crime. That is such a disgusting piece of shit behavior. Like, if you're that obvious, I will not project myself on you. Like, that's just obviously piece of shit, lowest level human fucked up bullshit. So, yeah, then you realize. But if they're like normal and nice and whatever and adjust to you and your behavior and your energy, you project yourself like on the other person, mirroring back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then it takes a little longer until you realize, oh, that's them, that's me, that's them, that's me. That was projection. And the Indians, it's like when you go to a meditation center or something, it's also, you learn, you keep meditating, and then you learn in the beginning, everything is projection, 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 projection. And then with the meditation, he asked me, do you know our God? Yeah, I know your God. I meditated with the Hare Krishnas like for, I think, a year. Pretty quickly. I started pretty quickly when I arrived in Australia, and I stayed more than a year. So 1 year I meditated every week, at least 3 times for 2 to 3 hours with the Hare Krishnas, singing 4 hours. Like, I was more meditating than singing. They always wanted me to sing, but I went to places amazing. And then I realized I could just take any problem in my life into the meditation room, and then I meditated like into a journey to somewhere, and came out problem solved. So that's what I did with Hare Krishna. And he's so cute. He said, do you know our God? And I was Krishna. He said, Ram, all these gods. So yeah, where's my God? I need one who masters me. Master me. Master me. Like one. I know there's one. Maybe there are a few. And I can be guided by masters only. But I'm not going to choose some God up there and then... No. No, I need someone on planet Earth. The guy also offered on contract to work and do their marketing. I needed months. I don't know how many months or years I'm thinking about my marketing and trying to write a text, and I have no idea how to do it. And I just know the truth of the system, and I see all the zombies and possessed and possessions and whatever walking around, serving this, serving that, serving this, serving that. That's how I see the world. I cannot operate on a normal human level and then adjust marketing to the zombies and then make them buy something thinking about their zombie level, which I want to correct. That doesn't go well together. So I could not do that. I cannot work for any marketing agency or marketing section in a company or whatever. I cannot, because I studied the psychology of the marketing and the customer experience or whatever, but that's not how I operate. I cannot look at the zombies and then even make them, sometimes even based on their addictions or their triggers or whatever, make them. That's really a problem for me, because that's what I want to remove. Like, you cannot. That's what I realized during the studies as well. I learned how to not be triggered by marketing and not get anyone get me to buy something I don't want to buy. It's like, that's what you learn when you study it. You know all the tricks, and then when people start talking, and I heard listen to the sentences, whatever they say, I don't want, like when I go to a shop or a store, don't talk to me. I look at the product, and then I look at it, maybe I feel it, maybe I touch it, maybe I check if it's perfect, and then I decide based on my intuition if I'm gonna buy the product. Don't fucking talk to me. Don't fucking try to infect my brain with your marketing strategy. I don't care. I know you read that in a book, you booked the course, you did this, you did that, they told you this is how it works. I don't fucking care. I go to the store, I buy what I want to buy. Don't talk to me. Don't infect my brain. So yeah, I'm not gonna do the other side and then make people do what I worked on removing on myself. Logic. I love Red Bull. I thought the only company I could work for is probably Red Bull, but it's also not really healthy, like the healthiest thing to market. It's an addiction. It's like selling an addictive product. I cannot really 100% stand behind that. So I cannot work for Red Bull, even if it would be my favorite company to work for, and I'm thanking Red Bull. Yeah, but Red Bull helped me finish my bachelor degree, which I now think is more blocking my path, because too many people think I could use that and work with it. I cannot work with that. I cannot. It's the opposite of what I want to do. So yeah, I should not have finished that. An addiction helped me to finish something that blocks the removal of the addiction, like me, from helping to free people. Logic? So what could I do? Work against my 100%, my nature, the purity I want to live for, the purity, the purest state I want to reach. Work against it to operate in a system. I can't even say it. To operate in a system that just destroys everything I stand for and I want to reach. That was another detailed explanation of no. So I couldn't even work Starbucks, couldn't work in a supermarket. It doesn't stand for what I want for people. Yeah, what job stands for what I want for the world or everyone, the 100%. Unfortunately, I was too close to death, and death is really a fucking beautiful state. So beautiful, no can be strong enough at all times. It's just, if it's not 100%, it's a no, it's a no, it's a no. And I cannot sign a contract of an Indian group that discusses with emotion business structures and opinions. I would not. No, that's like one of the last things I could do, sign a contract with that. Because first of all, I would have to release all the attachments of every single person operating in the system, so they can work smoothly together without wasting any time on emotions. Yeah, not gonna happen. This is getting too long again. Attachment removal. Calling in the best. I feel like they were with me already. I walked and I already called them. Had so many ideas as well. So calling in the best. Attach them to my system. Protect my aura. Protect my system. Protect my 100%. Every movement called emotion in the body means something's working. If untouched, you're either dead inside or clear. It's really lost or hope. Laughing is also very good. The best release. Nothing better than laughing. Yang, deeper cleanse. Wow. Yang, what happened? Yay! I think today is the day. Wow, freedom. Yang, what happened? I like this. Oops. Wow. So, Yang, deeper cleanse. Easy as fuck. What's this? Abundance. I am abundant. I am free. I am really abundant. Like, I have everything I need. I don't really need much. Like, the shower is really amazing. Wow. How amazing is flowing water? Strength. What else? Personal power. Increase. Personal power. Ooh. That is it for today. That is it for today.